Hello everyone, and for today's video I'm going to be going into my favorite Transformers Prime show as a kid that helped me out with a lot of issues back in the day. And I know I went on a hiatus for the past few days, but I had to sort out some issues. But now those issues are sorted out, and I'm caught up on everything, and I'll be back on regular schedule. And before I start the review for Transformers Prime, I want to say thank you to the people that made this possible. Without all of you, I wouldn't be here. And especially thank you to the new subscriber yesterday. As we all work together, the short-term goal can be reached, and I know that we can. My short-term goal is 150, long-term goal 200. And if you're interested in what I do on this channel, I do TV show reviews, movie show reviews, and gaming reviews. So if you like what I do and want to subscribe, of course after seeing the video, you are welcome to. And I want to say thank you to the people that made this possible, again, because without them I wouldn't be here. I won't be as optimistic, as hopeful. It gave me inspiration to do this. So without those people and doubters, I won't be here. So again, thank you very much. If you like what you see on my channel, please hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Please hit the notification bell, comment, like, all the good stuff. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the show itself, Transformers Prime. As we all know, they made like 3 seasons of this plus a movie. And the hub back then was the shit back in the day. If you were a hardcore Transformers fan and saw this, you would understand how it was done perfectly. There was no mistakes. There was maybe 1 or 2 episodes that were misses based on common sense. But it was also a learning experience with this show as well. What to do in life, what not to do, how to make hard calls, stuff like that. Most importantly, how Peter Cullen resumed his role as Optimus Prime in this show. And many actors from other shows were also in this. And I appreciated the story behind it. 3 seasons was good enough to wrap it all off. There was a movie for it, which was a good way to end the whole thing without milking the thing to death. So thank you to directors, actors who understood common sense to end it when they ended it, without milking it to death, adding bad storylines and all that other crap. So they ended it in a good year. So I could say that and end it on a good note. If you haven't heard of this show at all, it's top tier, 10 out of 10 without question. Animation's on point. And the action is on point, and the history between Optimus and Megatron are talked about more detail in this. It goes into the deep history in a way of how he became Optimus Prime, how Megatron became Megatron, where the Hadra came from, what's many more things. So I appreciate all the background stories that they added in the show as well. So, if you were a kid in my day who saw this and was hyped to see it, and might encourage other people to see it who never heard of it, well, they have a chance. It's on YouTube for free, all of it. It's also on DVD as well, but I encourage to watch it on YouTube since it's there most of the time, last time I checked. And it's a roller coaster from start to finish. So, If you are a die-hard Transformers fan and want to pass it down to your kid, this is a perfect way to start, in a lot of ways, for a TV show. In my opinion, this was the only good anime TV show that they made based on Transformers. In a lot of ways. Of course, they made earlier ones and ones after, but this one was my favorite. Number one on the spot. So, and the other one, I can't remember, but it involves cyber keys or whatever it is, like 4 of them. But that's number 2 on the list. Other than that, just really much more to explain. If you want to know about the story, it's basically really simple. Basically, how they started is like 3 parts and see how it went. Since it did that good, they continue to see it from here on out. And it ended perfectly on a good note. Peace was finally there. The war was over. And of course, it came at a cost where 2 leaders went their separate ways. One sacrificed himself to make his planet whole again. I'm not going to say who, because I'm not going to spoil nothing. And instead, the other lost his vengeance after he went through hell after being taken over by a certain being, which was Primus's brother, I presume, who was Earth's core, and Cybertron's core was the other brother, basically. So it tells more in more detail in depth, and explain more into it. But if you have seen the show and know what I'm talking about, then you know how good the show was. If you haven't heard of this, I would highly recommend it. Get a snack, get a drink, and sit down and relax and enjoy the magic as you see it. That's all I'm going to say on it. It's a magical time to see, and it's a bittersweet ending to the whole thing. That's all I can really say on it. But other than that, I'll end it there. If you like what I do on this channel, my channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. And I will do the movie review for this series to wrap it up, but not right now. My main concern was the first three seasons and see how that goes. And I want to say thank you to the people again that made this possible. Without all of you, I wouldn't be here. Subscribe down below if you wish. If you like what you see, please hit the notification bell, comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. Other than that, I will end it there. May God bless you all, stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.